Today's corn soup recipe is a popular soup or street food in Trinidad and Tobago. Great for any lime event or a rainy day, this recipe replicates a soup that you know and love. I have broken up this video into easy to follow steps, so let's get started.
Boiling the split peas.
The first thing I do when making corn soup is boiling the split peas. To do this, I place 1 cup of yellow split peas in a strainer and washed a few times well. Next, got a very large deep pot and heat it on medium-high. I added 12 cups of water and waited until the water came to a boil. Then I added the washed split peas. It took 1 hour of total cooking time to soften the split peas. Try and cook on medium-high heat for the entire period. Too high of a heat will make the water and split peas spill over, and too low will take longer to cook. You can definitely use a pressure cooker to cook the split peas to reduce cooking time drastically. After 30 minutes of cooking, I used a hand blender to break up the split peas as this will speed up the cooking time. Continue to boil on medium-high heat, and towards the very end, which is about an hour, blend it again using the hand blender. If you don't have a hand blender, a good old swizzle stick will work, or you can just use a regular blender.
The herbs.
You can blend all your herbs and seasoning while your split peas is boiling. First, into a food processor, I finely chop 1 onion. I do not add the onions to the green seasoning mixture as I need the onions for sauteing at the beginning to bring out the flavor of the onions.
The green seasoning.
To make the green seasoning, I added shadow benny or bandania, fine thyme, chive, parsley, and celery into a food processor.
The dumplings.
To make my dumplings, I added 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon salt. Mix all the dry ingredients thoroughly. And now add 3/4 cups of water. You can always add more. So start off with a little bit of water, and then if the dough is sticky, you can always keep adding water little bit by little bit. Knead well for a few minutes. The dough that you're looking for is a soft dough, but not a sticky dough. So once you can form the dumplings smoothly, without it sticking to your hand, that's when you know it's good. And so now you can go ahead and have fun. Feel free to make your dumplings round or long, or you can roll it out in a long log and cut it into like squares, small squares, any way you like.
Today I'm going to be making dumpling soup.
My 5-year-old Lucas loves to help with the dumplings, and he likes it round. So we ended up having lots of round dumplings. Beautiful dumplings. Look at that.
I love dumplings. I love corn soup. Now let's make the corn soup.
So now we are going to put the corn soup together. Into the same large pot I boiled my split peas, which I washed and I dried. Add 2 tablespoons of salted butter and melt over low to medium heat. As soon as the butter melts, add 1 finely chopped onion and continue cooking over low to medium heat. You want the onions to get soft, tender, and translucent before adding the garlic. After 2 to 3 minutes, add 4 cloves of finely chopped garlic and continue to saute. Cook for about 1 minute. Next, add your freshly chopped green seasoning to the pot. You can add everything that you have blended and cook for another minute. Add 4 finely chopped pimento peppers and cook for another minute on low to medium heat. So I like to salt my seasonings. So here I'm just adding a very little bit of salt. Because remember, as you go along, you're adding more salt to the dish. If you find things are starting to stick, feel free to add a little bit of water. Next, add your chopped potatoes, your carrots, and your sliced pumpkin. Stir well so that all the seasonings can get coated onto the vegetables. Next, add your sliced corn and your black pepper, and continue to stir everything together. Now that you have all your vegetables and seasonings in there, add 4 cups of hot water. Feel free to add hot pepper if you so like, whether it's sliced or whole, if you want a spicier dish. After about 5 minutes after adding the water, go ahead and add 4 cups of the split peas mixture which you had previously boiled. Once you've added the split pea mixture, ensure that you stir regularly because the split peas tend to sink to the bottom and stick. 2 minutes after adding the split peas, I added my Maggi Super Top vegetable mix, 1 packet. Right after, you can add your cooking margarine, either French made or golden ray, whichever you prefer. I've added about 2 tablespoons. Let that cook for about 2 to 3 minutes, and next we're going to add our dumplings. Usually you add dumplings within the last 10 to 15 minutes before your soup is finished. As you can see, I'm adding my dumplings into the soup, and I'm adding it at different points so that it doesn't stick to each other. And like I said before, once you've added your dumplings, all you need to do is cook for another 10 to 15 minutes and your soup is finished. So towards the end, taste for salt and adjust accordingly. I think I added about 3 teaspoons of salt. Ready for your corn soup?
Yes. I'm ready.
And that's it, guys. This corn soup is so good, you have to try it. So my kids are hungry, so gotta go now. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more yummy recipes, please hit that subscribe button.
Bye. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe.